Now, I'm up at Thornton Hall and we're just doing a banner drop here because during the week we've had basically the government ignore the fact that this EU migration pact was coming in, and they had a chance to basically put their foot down and try and claw back a little bit of our own national sovereignty that they so like to give up all the time. But the reason why I'm up here and the reason why I'm talking about this is because there doesn't need to be a migration pact. What Europe needs as a whole is a re-migration pact. At the end of the day, all the government is doing is plugging holes in the sinking ship by talking about how many thousands upon thousands of people that they're going to accept into Europe every single year. The conversation should be how many people we're going to deport from Europe every single year. And anyways, the reason why we're up at Thornton Hall on the Ashbourne Road. This place here behind me is earmarked for one of these super asylum centres, or plantation centres as I like to call them, because people will be brought here, they will be processed and they will be assigned whether they're given leave to remain or whether they're to be deported, which, let's face it, it's not going to happen. So basically this is going to become a massive holding cell while all the apartments right throughout Fingal, these people will then be warehoused here and pushed on into those apartments. And while they're being held here, and in most cases they're only going to be held here a couple of months, they're going to be going to the nearest centres, the nearest town centres. You'll have Ashbourne and Rathout just up the road. Most likely they're going to be going up there to collect their social welfare payments that you, the taxpayer, you, the Irish person, is going to be paying for. Or indeed, they might be going down to Finglas to collect their social welfare from one of our post office, more than likely Finglas Village. We all know, anyone in Finglas will tell you, they see day in and day out, especially this week alone, the countless numbers of Somalian blokes all this week that are turning up now down in the social welfare office in Finglas. And we all know where they're coming from. There's rumours going around that up to 90% of asylum seekers coming into Ireland are coming down through the 6 counties. First of all, they land in Belfast and they make their way down here. This is all part of Britain's Rwanda plan. We've all maintained in the National Party from the very get-go that there was never going to be a Rwanda plan. It was always going to be a Republic of Ireland plan. There needs to be serious border control brought into Ireland, and that border needs to be in the Irish Sea. There's no use in Unionists up the north and Republicans up the north running amok and basically forcing these people out of their communities, because where do they end up? They end up here down on the island of Ireland at the end of the day. There's an all-Ireland solution to this problem. There's an all-Europe solution to the problem, and that's re-migration. We don't owe any of these people anything at all. This same week, the government is trying to get rid of the triple lock system, which will effectively is another mechanism that they're going to strip away to take away Irish neutrality. And then what will happen eventually is we can already see the makings of another Third World War already happening there. They're going to send Irish people off as sandbags to fight in Eastern Europe while European countries get invaded from the Third World. It's absolutely disgraceful. People, you need to get real. You need to get with the programme. You need to endorse, you need to embrace nationalism. You need the National Party. Or I.